point here. I'm just gonna take a quick drink, but we'll point here, and good old Darnell, he's gonna pick him up. Now he's got 3 corpses. He's totally looking ridiculous now, but he doesn't really seem to mind. He's got that nice underbite grandpa face going on. So we'll continue to kill our skeletons, as is our charge. Now I'm not 100% sure if I should edit this sort of the more mundane quests out, but I have a feeling I'm not going to. I like to see, you know, all of the action in a video game. You know, some of the stuff is so mundane. Maybe if I do a trade skill discussion and stuff later, that I'll edit that out. Okay, so now that we've completed that quest, and kind of, there you go. Now that that quest is completed, we have to kill no more. We're gonna have to go looking for bodies. Bodies, bodies, bodies. And here we found one. We got our nice, hey look, stupid, over here arrow. This game loves to make you feel like an idiot. By being like, hey stupid, look over here, you know, I'm shiny and bright and a big arrow. Which is, in a way, it's kind of silly, but, like, before they had all this stuff, sometimes you could, like, be searching forever for items and never be able to find them because they were this tiny little book on a table back here that you couldn't, and yeah, I mean, it's you know, I try to stay positive. I think Blizzard is trying to do a good job making their games easier to play. So now Darnell looks totally ridiculous. He's got a dog pile of man on him. He's, you know, his one-man, 5-guy cream pie, you know, human centipede style. So now that we've got our corpses, we're gonna follow our context arrow, which is telling us where to go. And we see immediately we have our question mark pop up, so we're gonna run to our question mark, because World of Warcraft is that type of game. It loves to direct you. Here we have Deathguard Sultane. I'd love to be able to call him Deathguard Stalin. In fact, we're just gonna call him Stalin. So we'll talk to Stalin with his crazy haircut, and we're gonna take the bracers, the armbands here, because the flax belt and the duskback cape, does it look any better than the one we have? It looks kind of nice, but we're going to take the rustmail bracers. So we hit complete. Item goes in here, right click, we equip it. Now we have nice blue wrists. And he does something. We're going to gain some reputation. Reputations are kind of interesting. They're not incredibly relevant to WoW anymore, but they have some pull. They're sort of like, do you like me indicators. So the Undercity, which is the home of the Forsaken, which we are. Nice little pretty undead female here, with our bones showing. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Probably like the poster girl for an eating disorder with that waist. Anyway, weird digression. The Undercity is our home city. And this tells us how much people in the Undercity like us. So right now we're friendly, which is nice to be friendly. And we're 2185 out of 6,000. These factions will increasingly go up, and I think they have some things that are relevant. We'll sort of flesh that out later on, whether or not those are relevant. If I end up taking this playthrough farther than level 20, then maybe it'll end up being relevant. But it's hard to tell right now this second. So we've turned in one quest, yes, and we're going to talk to Shadow Priest Sarvis. Shadow Priest Sarvis is going to offer us a chestplate or legs, and we already have both. Do I want? It's not a really big decision, is it? No, I'll just take the tunic. Hey, we leveled up again. Ka-ding! Leveling up has been made incredibly obvious. Oh, a new ability, which means I believe we can go train that ability. And not that we actually got it yet. See here, the book being like, "Hey stupid, go train your thing." The "Hey stupid" feature of this game, I mean I don't need it, because obviously I've played a lot of World of Warcraft. But for newer players, it's always better to have the game be easier for new players than be more difficult. And I think the accessibility of World of Warcraft is one of its biggest features. You know, I've played many other MMOs like World of Warcraft, and I can tell you, versus EverQuest, World of Warcraft is just a lovely walk in the tulips. So while I was talking, I've been just playing. So I picked up 2 quests, one from Novice Elreth and one from Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest wants us to return the scroll to a dude, and she wants us to show Lillian her reflection, really? Alright, well, we'll do these. Because if we don't, we won't go anywhere. So, as we see, Darnell with a nice faded out is in the building, and sometimes WoW is kind of annoying, as, you know, looks close, not far away. So we'll go over to this building. I can't tell you how many times I've actually run into that house by accident while playing a dead character. So these are all the class trainers. Well, he's not a class trainer, but this guy is. He's the rogue trainer with his mohawk. Dun, 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 dun. And this guy's our warrior trainer. His name is Daniel Stern. So we'll talk to him, complete the quest. We got our next quest, which is he gives us charge, and he wants us to charge a training dummy. So we're gonna go to here. Oh, we have to train the ability. Haha, I'm amazing. Charge. Now charge is gonna float onto our hotbar. That was kind of creepy, and I've never seen it before. Alright, so I like putting charge first, because charge does a couple of really fun things. The first thing it does is it stuns an enemy from far away, it runs us towards an enemy, and it generates us rage, which allows us to use an ability once charge has landed. So, to show you, we're going to select this training dummy here. He doesn't do anything, he just stands there. We're going to hit 1, and we're going to hit him and stun him, and then whack him. Then we follow it up with strike, and the quest is complete. As exciting as that was. Now, look at the map, show Lily and her reflection. I think we'll turn this one in first. Sometimes it's worth it if the trainer, like Stern here, is on the way. Sometimes not. It just depends. Use your discretion. You don't have to be, you know, all or nothing, super fast, get everything done right away. You can take your time and enjoy the game. That's very much a part of playing World of Warcraft. So we're supposed to show her the reflection, and oh my god, we have a mirror in our... That'll probably be what we use to show her reflection. So are you in here? I actually don't know where she is. There, here she is.
What would you
Lillian Voss. So we're gonna talk to her in this little bed. You can sit down. Sit down on the bed. 3 pillows, you know, for the extra fun. Alright. So we'll talk to Lillian Voss, and I believe, yeah, we just... You just fulfill the context, and you can see that. Oh, I guess she's having trouble accepting that she's dead. That's kind of funny. She had kind of a neat little face. Yeah, none of this stuff is interactive. It's just kind of flavor. Some dude's underwear, just chilling right there. Hopefully they're clean. And some pots and pans. Anyway. So, staying on track, we will go back and turn this quest in. And that's, essentially, this is how you play WoW, is, you know, go to the question mark, do what the question mark tells you to. Go to the exclamation point. Do what the exclamation point tells you, then go back to the question mark. So now we have to report to some other dude. Some other bro. This guy looks like he could, you know, use a tailor. That guy too. Yeah, that's a feature. So we'll look at our map and we'll see, it is to the north. So we'll run to the north past all these dudes and all these guys here that don't really want to kill us, and take a look. She's got kind of a booby bounce thing going on. Jiggle jiggle. You know, the exclamation point. So,
What would you
executor
ask of death?
Aaron.
What is it?
So Aaron gives us the XP for successfully making it to him, because we are literally that stupid that we can't make it to him. He's going to ask us to obtain 4 scavenger paws and 4 dust bat wings. So the scavenger paws and dust bat wings. The wings will probably come from bats, and the paws will probably come from wolves. So let's take a look here. Aha! Scavenger paw, young one. So we now can charge. Stuns him, and actually charge is useful because it gets us close and allows us to do a little bit less running. The loot, did we get? Yes, we did. So we're going to collect. This is another type of quest, as opposed to our kill quest, where we just kill a normal number of mobs. In this type of a quest, what we want to do is we want to be getting these. So essentially what we want to be doing is dismembering poor wolves, who haven't even done anything wrong. Maybe eaten a couple rabbits, but there's nothing wrong with eating rabbits. Wow, that is a really small dust bat. That's gotta be a bug. They're not supposed to be that small. Look at how small this guy is. He's tiny. He's as small as a critter. And will he drop a wing for us? Yes, he will. So now we have both of the items that we're looking for. We just need to get 3 more. And how do we do that? We... Hiya! We kill. You'll notice that this game is not a good game for pacifists. If you don't like to kill stuff, WoW was probably not for you. So we got a paw. We need to get 2 more paws. These little dust bats. I don't remember them being this small. It's been a while since I played WoW, but... So, we're keeping our what we learned earlier about combat in the back of our heads and how we bash things. I don't think we need a review session of pressing 2 every time the clock turns 12. Let's see. One more duskbat. Charge. It's supposed to be bigger. And so I've done a couple other things that might be worth talking about to my user interface that are built in that Blizzard has put in World of Warcraft to help you out. One of them, you'll notice my face tends to pop up right here when things are beating on me. That's a neat little feature you can enable called Target of Target, which tells you who the thing you're attacking is attacking. And this, it seems pretty silly right now because, look, I'm right here. Why do I need my picture here? But later on, when we get into the sort of the role of the warrior, the true role of the warrior can be a beatdown, smash your face in. But the true sort of core purpose of the warrior is to be is to sort of be a taunter, be somebody who keeps monsters' attention, and that little piece of the GUI really will help with that. My mouse is glitching up. There we go. So we've completed the quest. We will give Executor Arin the paws and the gruesome findings, and I think we'll take the belt because we already have a wristband, even though it's not necessarily our armor class. We've leveled up again. I believe we're eligible for another ability, right? Rend, no. Where are you? Ah, no, 5. Used to be every 2 levels, way back in the day. So we got a nice little belt. Slider, yeah. And he gave us a quest, which I may have accepted too fast if I did. If I did, here you go, here's the reading. And then there's some rewards. Pause. And a rugged, of course, a rugged mail vest, because we took the other one and, you know, now we have 2. But he does have leather leggings, which aren't terrible, sort of, and a crossbow. This is, neat little feature added, oh, I don't know when it was, a long time ago, where you can try things on by holding shift, or control, and left clicking them. Allows you to sort of try on anything and see how it looks on your character, which is kind of neat because beforehand you sort of had to equip it or look it up. So what he wants us to do is kill 8 young nightworker spiders and night web spiders, young and normal. So if you have arachnophobia, you might want to close your eyes, as we have to kill some chittering guys, and they like to go. They like to make sort of spider noises, I guess. I'm just adjusting the map with my mouse scroll wheel because I like to have it zoomed out. So we'll charge a spider, whack him. We got poisoned. Yuck. Blah. I don't know how we got poisoned. It should say envenomed. Ho ho ho! But we'll be poisoned. And yeah, these guys have a little ability where they re-poison you. It's not a huge deal. Just sort of a little HP debuff that we can ignore. Eventually our hit point total will become relevant, and we'll get some cloth, which will turn into bandages, so that we can repair our wounds. And that'll be much, much later. So I'm not sure